Hey everybody, today is November 6th and these pups are officially 1 week old. We're excited to share the progress with them. As you can see, Misty just loves her pups. She has turned into a wonderful mama. She has her strong mothering instincts that are doing very well, and we're just pleased that the pups are well taken care of. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about where these guys are at, a little progress report with them. They've had their tails and dew claws done, so there's still the stitch in that tail, you'll see that. Their little umbilical stubs have come off, so there's no more umbilical stubs there, and their dew claws still have their scab. Some of them are actually starting to pop off. So some of them are starting to lose their dew claw scab. Their ears and their eyes are still sealed. Those will be opening up this week. And the pups are super proficient. Despite not having clear hearing or eyes opened, they're very proficient at figuring out mama. They use that sense of smell that is so strong and vibrant with canines to track down mama. And also Misty, if a pup gets kind of far away from them, Misty will kind of put her nose in the direction of the pup and puff some air over to the puppy so that they can hear Misty, or not hear her, but kind of sense that breeze coming their way, smell mama's gesture, and get pointed in the right direction. Even though they can't see where mama's at, they can figure it out eventually. So Misty's healing up fine, doing very good there. Misty has been not super interested in eating food. Her mothering instinct was super strong. We had to coax her with fistfuls of ground beef to get her going on food, to talk her away from her pups. And even then, if her pups started to whimper without her presence, she would stop eating and come back and lay down by her pups. So that hasn't been a problem at all. We've just had to coax Misty over to eating food and get her the nutrition that she needs. So all the pups are doing great. So I'm going to give you a little status update one by one, starting at the top of the list. Miss Gray over here, she's actually nursing. I'm going to pull her away and set her kind of front and center. They're very strong and healthy. You're going to see them say, "Where's Mama?" Miss Gray has gained since the last video that we put out 68% of her original body weight. So she has gained a lot. One of the top gainers of the pups so far. Just means that she's very proficient at nursing and figuring out where mama is. So Miss Yellow here, I'll bring her out front and center. She has gained 59% of her weight, so she's doing very well. Miss Teal was one of the bigger pups to start with, and she has maintained her trajectory with the normal side of things at a 58% body weight gain. And then Light Pink, little Light Pink, we have been playing favorites with her. When we check in on the pups frequently, we just make sure that she nurses. So we wake her up if she's sleeping, and we give her preferential treatment because she's small enough. We didn't want her getting behind, and we have done our job. So even though she has started small, she's not going to be as big as the other pups, but she has gained the same trajectory as the others. She's up 59%. So that's the best that we could hope for. So Dark Pink, she was the biggest of the girls to start with, and she continues to be that by just, no, actually Teal Teal was at the biggest as of right now. Anyways, dark pink. So just almost less than an ounce, Teal has taken over the lead for the biggest pup. Dark pink is at a 40% trajectory on her growth pattern. So, and Miss Purple here, where's she at? I'll pull her off. So Miss Purple, she's at a 49% mass gain as of right now. And then of the boys, we got light blue and dark blue. They both started out about the same. They're still pretty close to the same, but not the same anymore. So light blue is at a 54% gain. Dark blue, he has just proven himself to be a little bit of a tank. So he is at a 74% gain. So he has just decided he loves to eat and sleep. So he's very good at finding mama, and he's very good about staying with the nursing to get his fair share, and he's doing very good. So that's a little bit of status update for all the pups and where they're at with their growth patterns. We keep track of it with our notes and make sure everybody's doing good. Misty has done her part extraordinarily well with keeping them clean, keeping everything situated, and drinking enough and eating enough to produce the calories that these guys need. I don't know if I kind of geek out with numbers here, so bear with me. But if you take the size of a Vizsla and basically say a mama Vizsla has to turn these 8 puppies into 30 pounds of total growth gain over about the next 4 weeks. These 8 pups turn into 4 to 5 pound puppies by the time they're 5 weeks old, and they could easily be bigger than that. Some of these guys are growing very well. If all they do is gain 5 pounds, turn into 5 pounds in the next month or so, then that's 40 pounds of puppy and dog growth. And when you consider the total weight of mama and adding 40 pounds of that, they just have to be very content and let these pups nurse. And Misty is just a natural, so she's doing great. She's producing the milk that these guys need. They all had a great dose of colostrum, so their immune systems get off to a good start. And as you can see, when they're done nursing, they just go into these little milk comas and they just snooze away. And then as soon as you get them going again after they've had a little bit of a snooze, if we come in and touch them after they've been asleep for a few minutes, they just wake right up and they start looking for mama. So I'm going to give Miss Light Pink here a little bit of a preference spot here. She was looking for mama, and these 3 here were in her way, and she couldn't find her way through to get a turn at the cafeteria. So she's in there now and nursing like she should be. Anyways, we hope you enjoy this little update for this week's progress report with Misty's litter. We're excited to share their progress with you and look forward to producing the next video for next week. Thanks for watching.